Hey everybody, how's it going? Barber Dave here. Hey, before we get started, please don't forget www.theshavingcadre.com. We'd certainly appreciate you coming to see us. We certainly think that we are the finest gentleman's forum on the interwebs regarding shaving and all other pursuits. Also, if you like what you see, please click the subscribe button. That'll get you subscribed to the channel. And then ring the bell down here as you will find you'll be notified of all new videos that come out. And then in the description section, there's always going to be a little blurb about what the shave's about today. But more importantly, all the channels that support this channel, as well as some channels that I think you'll have fun with. Anyways, why don't you take a look at this, and we come back, we'll go to France. Hey everybody, welcome back to Barber Dave's Barbershop at Home. And did you feel like you were running through a field of lavender in France with Jasper the robot? Probably not. So today's shave is pretty much all about France. So we're going to be using products that are French in nature. And we'll go over all that at the end of the shave. We are going to be doing a straight razor shave today. The only thing that's not really French is the brush. And the brush is a Eric Sorrentino Corleone with a AMAX synthetic knot. The soap that I'm using today, many of you are very familiar with. And it's one of those soaps that you can use for years and never make a dent in the puck. It provides a wonderful lather. It's a great fragrance, kind of warm, but it can be used in the summer. And that's right, it's Prix de Provence, number 63. This puck is almost 5 years old, and I use it fairly often. So it just now wore off. In fact, you can still see a little bit of the logo still on there. So it takes forever to go through it. The razor we're using today is also a French razor. We'll show that to you in just a second. The razor we're using today is the Thierce Izzard La Legende in the leaf pattern. It is part of a 7-day set. Full hollow and a singer for sure. And this has been taken across the convex balsa. And the leather. I think this is, aside from the set, this is the third or fourth razor that I have from Thierce Izzard. I guess that brings it to a total of 11. But for a while there, Thierce Izzard was having some issues with geometry. And so honing the razor left, although it had nothing to do with affecting the performance, it left a pretty ugly bevel. And this was one of them. Really doesn't show up in the camera very well. This is one of the few razors that I actually had to tape the spine. and I normally do not like doing that. But all in all, once I got it right, it worked pretty well. This is one of the last razors that I honed on my Shapton stones through 30K, and then of course I've been using the balsa convex strop, although it does not necessarily make the edge concave. It certainly helped refresh it, because prior to that I would refresh it every 2 months or so on a translucent Arkansas. But balsa is doing really well. But other than that, I hope everybody's having a good Monday, as most of you probably had to return to work today, where today is my Saturday number 2, or better known as, you say it with me, Barber Errand Day. Weather here is actually pretty good for today, but I'm going to be in the high 70s. A little bit windy. As we have some more rain coming in tomorrow. Not going to be as cold, but I'm going to go to the 70s, or from the 70s to the 60s again. But the one benefit is the wildflower season here is unbelievable. Okay, last pass. That warble you just heard was Ruger the cat. Unlike my buddy Rich, Ruger could care less about shaving, so he's not much of a safety cat as opposed to a feline overlord. He'll sit there and stare at you like he's downloading information to his superiors. And as are most Siamese, they're very talkative. Sometimes for no reason at all. They'll just start yowling for no reason. The one thing about PDP is it's a great soap, feels good, but it does not have a huge residual slickness. So you have to make sure you keep the soap very hydrated. Still a little bit sensitive from yesterday's heavy-handed shave, but not too bad. A little bit of cleanup, as always, right in that area. As my good friend Nurse Dave says, in the neckle area. Oh, and speaking of, today's shave is brought to you by, if I could read, Nurse Dave Shaving World. It's always a winner, and you can bet on it. All right, that should be good. Yeah, very nice. Not as heavy-handed as yesterday. Let's see what the Allen says. Yeah, much better. Still a little bit of light up, but that's probably residual from yesterday. But other than that, it feels pretty good. So for a recap on the major components, the Sorrentino Corleone, just a wonderful brush with an AMAC synthetic. For the razor, once again, the Thierce Izzard La Legende with the leaf pattern, again, part of a 7-day set. And for our soap, PDP number 63. So that pretty much continues or finishes up our trip to France, except for one little thing that we still have left. And sticking with the French theme, we'll be doing Quinn's Lavender. As you and Jasper went trolling through the lavender fields in the beginning of the video. I'll let that dry down a little bit. We're sitting at 9:33, so I do want to thank all of my subscribers. Continue to tell your friends we're getting close. And I'm just so excited about when we get to 1,000. And so that'll be very nice. Normally, right now, I'd be using the PDP 63 Aftershave Balm and the EDT. Unfortunately, I haven't bought the EDT yet, and the Aftershave Balm is missing in action somewhere in this menagerie. So what I'm going to use is just a nice silk protein-based aftershave. You've seen it before. That's Omega Aquae Aftershave Serum. And it's more of a gel, but it's just superb. Got a nice light citrusy floral fragrance. Lasts forever. I don't know how long this jar has been around, but it's wonderful. But it really makes your face feel really smooth. And then when you couple that with the talc, it makes it even better. And for the talc today, we'll be using a Yardley Elegance. It accompanies real well. Now, the EDT that I'm using, and actually I think it's an EDP, I think it's a parfum, was given to me by Tom, S. Kim, on the Shaving Cadre. And Tom, I haven't forgotten about the strop. I just have not had a chance to bring it home from the shop yet. He sent me, I guess he went to and this was for a Christmas gift, or a Christmas gift exchange, quite some time ago, a few years at least. And he sent me some bespoke chocolates that were shaped like razors. Really cool. I mean, Tom's a class act. But he went to a perfumery in New York, and I think they made a bespoke perfume for him, or parfum, and I guess it didn't fit with him or something. I can't remember the whole thing. It's ways back, but it's in kind of a Tom Ford bottle, but it's a very French, just a wonderful fougere. And it's just beautiful. I don't use it that often because it gets buried in the other aftershaves and fragrances, but very vanilla, but also fits real well with that. So I don't know the name of it, but it's in a cool bottle, and it's absolutely wonderful. So that's it for the day, folks. I certainly appreciate you coming and joining us on a Monday Shave with Barber Dave's Barbershop at Home. I certainly hope that that you enjoy the rest of your day. And come and see us again. We'll probably be here one more time for tomorrow. And I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Thank you so much, and take care.